So clearly culture is one of the differentiators for Zappos, maybe the most important part of your business model, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
How would you suggest a company who already is existing, they've got a culture intact already, and now they want to make the transition to a more happiness-based culture like you've described.
Mm-hmm.
How do they make that transition?
It's actually one of the most popular questions I get these days, and it comes from executive level to a team member on the field. And I think it can come from a couple ways. Well, the ideal way is to have it from top down, in the sense that once there's a commitment made to it, then it can happen from that sense. And I think the most important part of what is culture, how do you define it, is such a intangible thing. What we always come back down to are the core values. And by defining those core values, and actually, when I say live and die, we fire and hire based on that. That creates a sense of solidarity within the company, and if someone's not living up to those core values, then that person, not necessarily if it's good or bad, it just does not belong. Mm-hmm. And so for anyone that's looking at trying to strengthen culture and make that a priority, core values, it shouldn't be a meaningless plaque on the wall. It should actually be something you hire and fire by. So that's on the executive level, if you can make those kind of changes. And then on the lower level, like a team level, some people come to us and ask, how can we do this since our CEO does not believe in this at all, and does not believe in happiness and fun in the workplace? And we say just start small. And we go back to the research, Jim Collins in Good to Great, tribal leadership. There's a lot of interesting research, and almost seem kind of counterintuitive, that if you actually have a stronger culture and you make your employees happier, you'll actually have more productive workforce. And so it just kind of made common sense and business sense and human sense to do something like that. And so we say start small, start with your team, start implementing things that you can do. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be just what are ways to be original, be yourself, and provide passion to your workforce. And usually that's contagious. If executive management looks at that and sees something's happening here, people are more productive, people are happier, there's hardly a case why they wouldn't want to extend that to the rest of the company.